Hello YouTube, Gamer Ninja here, and welcome to the next Pokemon of the week. I'm gonna be uploading this a bit cutting it short close, but whatever. This week's Pokemon of the week is Flareon, and Flareon has sort of gotten, the short end of the stick ever since Gen 1. It didn't really get a whole lot. Its special attack was pretty bad, so it couldn't even make use of its, typing for same type attack bonus. Vaporeon was a defensive wall. Jolteon was amazing Gen 1 just because it got Pin Missile. It could wreck Alakazam so badly. It was just sort of outclassed, and it only got worse and worse as time went on. And once Gen 4 came around, people were going, oh, physical special split. Hey, Flare Blitz is now a move. Maybe Flareon will get Flare Blitz and finally become usable. But Game Freak trolled us and didn't give Flareon Flare Blitz until Gen 6, if I recall correctly. Even though it now has Flare Blitz, though, it's still not amazing. It fills a very unique niche in the way that it's a fire type with Flash Fire that gets Wish and Baton Pass, and that's its biggish niche. But if you want something that can hit harder and faster, there are fire types that don't do that better. If you want more diverse Pokemon, you have those. A better Cleric in general, you have those. But if you want something that could take fire hits like a champion, thanks to Flash Fire, and still be able to wreck face and have enough of a support move pool that it gives a little bit of flexibility with its moveset, Flareon is a very solid Pokemon for that. And it will do amazingly in lower tiers, like NU. Or even RU, I've worked with it in RU as well. Anyway, getting on to this. Flareon has some very odd stats. If this special defense and speed were switched, I would probably say it'd probably be higher up in the tiers. But it's a heavy hitter that can take special hits, which is good because a lot of its weaknesses, like water type moves in particular, are usually on the special side, so it can shrug off a couple of shots before falling. But it's just so slow, you can't really do much with it, and it's sort of unfortunate. Nevertheless, base 130 attack means that anything that it does manage to hit is going to be really, really hurt. So, this opening set is just a very standard set. It's Flareon at its most simple. Come in, use Flare Blitz, hit something, use Superpower, hit something, pick things off with Quick Attack, and use Baton Pass to revenge kill. As for Flareon's abilities, I use Flash Fire, although I have thought of something kind of interesting. You can use Guts with this set, and then instead of using Baton Pass, you can use Sleep Talk. And what this will do is it will punish anybody who's just sitting there spamming status moves. You could switch in, take a Spore from like a Moongus. A Moongus is probably going to either stay in because it thinks that you're going to be asleep for at least a turn, or switch out, in which case something's going to eat a Flare Blitz to the face. Because they might send in one of their more frail Pokemon in an attempt to set up on you. Nevertheless, the reason why I was running Baton Pass on this Flareon was because Baton Pass gives you momentum. It lets you see if the opponent is switching out and giving you, what was that? Giving you the ability to switch out yourself. It's a really, really decent move, even if you don't have any stat boost to pass around. Just be careful, because the down boost from Superpower will be transferred with Baton Pass, so keep that in mind. All in all, whichever one you use, Baton Pass with Flash Fire or Sleep Talk with Guts, it's a solid Pokemon that can stop a lot of things. If it got Extreme Speed, it would probably be even better. Next up, we have the more supporty set. This set is more defensive. You want to keep this thing as far away from physical attacks as possible with only base 60 defense. It's not going to be taking any hits whatsoever on the physical side. However, once you put EV investment in that special defense, it can take quite a few hits. But I digress. We use Wish Protect because Wish is probably one of the biggest draws of Flareon that really sets it apart from things like Magmortar and Arcanine. it has access to Wish, which lets it support the team even better than those Pokemon in many cases. Protect is used to help give us more recovery with both Leftovers and Wish. Roar is to phase out anything that doesn't want that we don't like to face, like bulky water types or anything that's physical. And Flare Blitz is Flare Blitz. Even with our minus attack, it's still gonna leave a fairly significant hit in things. And actually, I'm running the wrong nature here. Delete this. Put a minus here. And this is probably the more generic Flareon. The first Flareon requires a lot of team support. Being weak to Stealth Rocks and such means that it's pretty frail. But with this Pokemon, it doesn't require much support because it'll be the one that's supporting. So you pick a set that you like. You could run Will-O-Wisp on this thing. I believe it learns Will-O-Wisp. It should learn Will-O-Wisp. But honestly, if you're going to replace a move, you need Wish and Protect. So you'd probably replace Roar with it. And honestly, Roar is very useful. Although, being able to take a physical shot or two could come in handy. So that's it for this Pokemon of the Week. I'm sorry it was so short. There's not a whole lot to talk about with Flareon, unfortunately. It doesn't have a crap ton of sets to really build off of. It's unfortunately a case of a decent Pokemon that just got the tools that it needed way too late. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm the Gamer Ninja, and I hope you really enjoyed this, and I really do appreciate all the support. We're almost at that magic 25, and once 25 hits, we'll start doing something special for that. So anyway, I'm the Gamer Ninja, and I am out of here.